Dollar. Dirt and money, no soul. Had to go and get it, ain't no time to kick it. Got a stack of flip for my foes. Dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar. Let me watch out for my partners. Keep my money long, get my team strong. Let me run away from my problems.
Yup, what's good, original crew, man? We're back. We got another body cam. We got boy Unknowingly films his killer's days before murder. That gotta be crazy, bro. I wonder, was he with him? Like hanging out, socializing,
something like that, yeah. Probably, yeah.
That'd be the sad part, bro. When you know the person, they ain't at home with you.
You think they're your friend.
Plotting. It happens a lot.
It happens a lot, and it's sad.
It actually happens too much. I ain't gonna say it just a lot. It happens too much. Too often.
That's true.
No matter the race, no matter the
age,
area,
no matter the
location.
area, the city, it don't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But hey, with that being said, before we get into it, make sure you check out the links in the description box.
Down below.
You already know where to go if you want to first support. You got to do it. Check out down below. Also, if you enjoyed today's visuals,
knock it in with a thumbs up.
We'll highly appreciate it. But let's go. Let's hop into it. Let's dive into it. Let's check it out. Let's see what it's about. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Let's go.
911, what is your emergency?
I just shot my girlfriend and her son for attacking me.
You just shot him?
Both of them.
Are you sure they're both dead?
Dad, I was trying to tell y'all to come and get me. Then they started hitting me, so I shot.
Oh, snap!
I put the gun on the floor. Tell them to hurry. Tell them to hurry up.
Tyrone, we need you to breathe for us. We're gonna get through this. Let's not look at your hands right now. Let's not look at your hands. Tyrone.
Following an explosive dispute on October 21, 2018, Tyrone Johnson made a haunting 911 call to turn himself in after he shot his girlfriend and her 10-year-old son. The circumstances that led up to the shooting, as well as what exactly happened that resulted in two heartbreaking deaths, would prove harder to understand than anticipated. However, even as investigators pry the details from their panicked subject, they will soon find that nothing about his story is as it seems.
Why you say I was called? I told y'all come get me. Why you just come leave?
Facts.
As a grown man. And also, women, if the man want to leave, let him go. You ain't going nowhere, you know? And as a grown man, especially those, it's plenty of y'all that don't pay no rent. Y'all don't help on no bills. And a lot of women cribs.
It's freeload.
Leave that woman alone and get off your lazy ass and go do something with your ass. A lot of y'all freeload because y'all mama allowed y'all to freeload. And so y'all looking for the next woman to mooch out for, because you can't mooch out for your mama forever. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Your mama ain't never made you pay a bill, so when you go to another one, you want that woman to coddle you like your mama been calling you all your life. That sucks, bro. Because obviously you see how he worded it. I don't know but he said he killed his girlfriend and her son. That's not his son. So you have no bond with that child. When you see that child, you see his mama. That's all.
It's over for me, sir.
It's not over for you, man, okay? I wouldn't say that.
At 6:45 p.m. on October 21, 2018, the calm Sunday atmosphere is shattered when a 911 call is made from an apartment in East Tampa, Florida. While the panicked caller quickly confesses to shooting two people, the rest of what they say is almost indecipherable given their hysteria.
All right. Is the person still alive?
They're dead.
Is this a male or a female?
Both male and female, they're dead.
You killed them both?
They were attacking me and I killed them.
What is your first name? What's your last name? What? Where's the gun? What kind of gun is it?
It's a Glock 40, ma'am. It's registered to me.
And who were these people?
My girlfriend and her son. We were arguing and they attacked me, ma'am. Hurry up.
We're on the way, okay? We're on the way. Stay on the line.
Your big grown ass talking about a woman and a child attacked me, so I killed both of them. You sound like a little... How far? I ain't in so far enough yet. Man, you know what I want to call your little... I hope you get all type of violated while you in there. Because you ain't got no weapon. So when they attack you in there, what you gonna do? What you gonna do, see? Because you ain't got no gun to pop out. A child.
A 10-year-old
and
child.
A woman.
And his mother. Like, make it make sense.
You can't get a child. A 10-year-old child like that. And a woman. You can't defend yourself or separate yourself from the situation. Leave. What they like? What
I need just let me hear the story.
Hurry up!
During the frantic night,
and it sounded like he's saying hurry up before he turned around and pulled a gun on himself. You know, because he like, if you don't hurry up, I'm gonna take it. You a coward.
911 call. The caller can be heard calling out to someone else. For now, it's unclear if another person is in the apartment with him.
Man, sir.
Okay.
I was trying to get them on the phone while they was attacking me. What city? Tampa, Florida.
Are you sure they're both dead?
Sir! Dad, I was trying to call y'all and tell y'all to come and get me while they was jumping on me. Dad.
Sir, talk to me, okay?
Dad, I gotta talk to the police.
I just need you to...
How old is this man for you to still... You know what he sound like? Want me to tell you who he sound like?
Go ahead.
My granddad come and pick me up. A bomb. Grown ass bomb.
You to tell me what room you're in again, okay?
Ma'am, I'm standing at the door, ma'am. I'm gonna have the police call you, Dad.
Are you in the front room? Are you at the front door?
I'm standing here when they come in, ma'am. I'm unarmed. I lay the gun on the floor. I put the gun on the floor. Tell them to hurry.
We're already almost there. Sounds like they're there. Stay on the line with me, okay?
They passing by, ma'am. Hurry up, ma'am. I can't talk to you right now, Dad.
You need to just stay on the line with me, okay? The deputies are coming.
I'm sitting here with the door open now.
All right. Will you talk to EMS if I put them on the line?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Stay on the line. Don't hang up.
Deputies from the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office arrive on the scene soon after and find Tyrone Johnson sitting on his porch, screaming and crying while holding a cell phone with blood on his hands. He surrenders without incident and begins screaming, "I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm so sorry," as officers handcuff him. As officers place him in a police vehicle, Tyrone struggled to walk, not putting pressure on his right foot. While this detail may seem inconsequential, it will later prove to be a turning point in the ensuing investigation. Once he's brought to the station, Tyrone's panic only increases once officers settle him into an interrogation room, setting the tone for a frustrating and exasperating interview. However,
I've seen that clip of him boohoo crying. I've seen that clip.
I think I have too.
It's going around on social media. Man, bro, it still ain't enough to call it what it is. But, man, you ain't shit, bro. You know, see?
Mm-hmm.
What you crying like that for? You ain't the victim.
Because he know them cameras in there. He said, I'm about to put on a show.
You ain't a victim, though.
When the eventual truth and the inconceivable motive will finally be revealed, it will leave the detectives reeling.
You put your hand down. Would you like a big water or anything like that? No? Okay.
In between gasping for breath, Tyrone manages to tell the officers that he's a veteran.
Tyrone, we need you to breathe for us, all right? Because if you're hyperventilating, if you can, just breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Do it with me, ready? You got a deep breath. There you go. There you go. Just breathe now.
The detective's calming words only help for so long.
We're gonna get through this, okay? We're gonna get through this. We are. Just breathe for me.
Boy, when they see your ass crying like that in that jail cell, they gonna be like, I'm gonna give you something to cry for. You gonna be crying, God! I hope boy, hey, cause you deserve it, my boy. You deserve it. You better go in there, do hella push-ups, burpees and all. You better be the fittest motherfucker in there. Cause old school jail, You gonna be. We need more Felice Johnsons for people like this. You know.
You sure you want a glass of water or something?
There's some crazy shit right
Water?
here, bro.
You want water? Okay.
But why you trying to play the victim?
Continuing to hyperventilate, Tyrone manages to tell the detective he's 42 years old, was in the Marines for 10 years, and that he'd been homeless at some point. While he doesn't expand on this last detail, Tyrone's previous employer spoke with police, giving some insight into his background. A year prior to this incident, he'd worked at the Office of the Attorney General as a paralegal for 6 months until September 2017. His employer mentions that during this time working with them and after, he struggled to find steady housing.
I knew that he was very frustrated with the VA because he didn't have housing, and I think he was living couch to couch. I didn't know that he didn't have a place to live until he kept disappearing on us.
While details are sparse for now, Tyrone finally begins to show signs that he may calm down after one of the detectives returns and he takes a drink.
Let's not look at your hands right now, okay? Let's not look at your hands. Tyrone, listen to me. Tyrone.
So you being a Marine, would you have acted like this if you had to take somebody's life in the Marines? So they'd be like, man, we can't have you on the front lines. And what you doing there? You know what I'm saying? Just because you was a Marine don't necessarily mean you was in combat. You could have been a cook. Not to be disrespectful or anything, you know?
Oh, he didn't say what. He just said he was in the Marines.
But, I don't know. It's just the way he acting. It's just very much so fake or crazy.
Hear me. Look at me. Don't look at your hands right now, okay? Listen. Here's what I want to do, man, okay? My name's Joe, okay? I'm a detective at the sheriff's office, okay? This is Dave. He's my partner, okay? All we want to do is make sure that you're okay right now, okay? Are you hurt?
I was trying to leave.
Okay. Well, we're going to get to that, man. But listen, right now, I want to talk about Tyrone for a second, okay?
After guiding Tyrone through more breathing exercises, he finally can begin to speak to the detectives.
Do you know where you are right now, Tyrone? Where are you?
Jail.
You're not in jail. Okay? You're at a police station, okay? You're at the sheriff's office in one of our interview rooms, okay? Do you understand that? Okay. All right. Listen, man, I do want to get to what happened tonight, okay? There's a couple of things I want to go over first, okay, to make sure that you're okay. Are you hurt or injured right now?
Just my leg, sir.
Just your leg? What happened there?
I had surgery 3 weeks ago.
You had surgery 3 weeks ago?
Yes.
Okay. What was it for?
War injury.
A war injury?
Yes.
Okay. What happened?
I got crushed by a howitzer base plate, sir.
Oh. Okay.
Tyrone also manages to share that he moved from South Carolina to Florida in order to be with his girlfriend, Stephanie Willis. Now that he's calmed down enough that they can understand him.
So he's not from the area. So if you call your dad, is your dad down there?
Yeah. Probably not.
So how you was calling somebody to come get you?
Unless he has family there in Florida as well.
The detective proceeds to read him his Miranda rights.
Tyrone, I want to, before we get into what we got to go into tonight, okay? I want to talk to you about what happened, okay? Because right now, myself and Dave are going to be the people who want to listen to you, okay?
Tyrone agrees to speak with them and signs his rights. Please note that the police department has made redactions to the interrogation footage, including Stephanie's name.
Can you tell me what happened tonight?
I cooked. We had dinner.
You had dinner?
I changed the TV.
I'm sorry.
I changed the TV.
You changed the TV?
To football.
Okay.
And we started arguing.
Okay.
Because she was watching music videos.
Okay.
If that can start an argument, there's already other issues. You know, in a relationship, if something little is like, hey, can I put the game on? You know what I'm saying? and you just go in and just change the TV knowing she watching her music videos. If she was already watching the TV, like I'm finna change it. Or at least say, hey, you mind if I put the game on?
Mm-hmm.
There was already issues there anyway. Especially to cause an argument.
Mm-hmm.
That's so massive enough to lead up to this. There have been issues. You know?
Answer about what incited their argument will later reveal the shocking truth behind a sinister secret that Tyrone is hiding.
I see why you said this.
I see why
your son. Oh, what? Okay.
Is that what she said?
That's what she said to him.
The shocking truth behind
That's
a
what he
sinister
said she
secret
said
that
to him.
Tyrone is hiding.
I see why you said this. Because you.
Hold on, Tyrone.
Yeah.
Slow down for me. I can't understand what you were saying. What can you repeat that for me?
So she said that to him.
That's what
I
he said.
see why your son is. Because you were.
Okay.
Tyrone has 5 children. One of his sons died 10 months earlier, something which Tyrone alleges Stephanie mocked him about.
And I called my dad. And I said, come and get me in the morning.
In the morning?
I'm packing my stuff.
Okay.
And I was getting my stuff. And she began to hit me. And I fell over my knee roller. And I was trying to get my crutches so I could continue getting my stuff.
Uh-huh.
And she was going to throw the PlayStation at me.
Okay.
And I was down. I fell. And when she was going to throw the PlayStation at me.
As words fail him, Tyrone attempts to act out what he claims happened next. However, unfortunately, it isn't much clearer.
I was trying to.
I know you were, Tyrone. I know you were.
Given how jumbled and hard to follow Tyrone's story is so far, the detective tries to find something they can verify.
What room were you in when this happened?
In the master bedroom.
The master bedroom?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What the officers don't know yet is that this seemingly insignificant detail is actually crucial to understanding the truth of what really happened.
You were down on your knee?
I was on my knee roller trying to get my bag.
Knee roller. Your knee roller. Oh, I'm sorry. Like one of those things with to help you walk?
Yeah.
Okay. Now I understand. Okay.
And she pushed me off.
She pushed you off of it?
Yeah, I was trying to get my crutches.
Okay.
He picks up the story after he called his father using Facebook Messenger.
And he said, what? And then I kept asking her to stop. And when she was throwing the PlayStation, I just
How many times did you fire, Tyrone? You don't know?
I just get.
Okay. Where was her son?
Stephanie's 10-year-old son, Ricky, lived in the apartment with her and Tyrone. He wasn't Tyrone's biological son. Tyrone had briefly mentioned Ricky in his hysterical 911 call.
Sir, talk to me. How old is the son? You killed...
They were jumping on me, ma'am.
Ricky was known by most of his neighbors as a happy and kind young man who often offered to help them and take out their trash. Videos from Ricky's YouTube channel show his excitement for life and the love he had for his mom.
I'm gonna be on a TV show, and that TV show is called... This would be the part that goes, duh, but I'm actually gonna tell you it's gonna be America's Got Talent.
The eerie secret that Tyrone is hiding about Ricky's death will eventually turn the case over its head. Please note his name has also been redacted from the police footage.
I'm gonna be real though. As a boy, man who grew up with a single mom, if I'm 10 and I see a grown man jumping on my mom or my mom touching with a grown man, you gonna automatically hop in and want to protect your mom. Mm-hmm. It's a natural instinct. Even whether it's your father, her boyfriend, whatever, even a brother, you gonna want to jump in and immediately separate it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just a natural instinct to protect your mother. Because that's the first woman you want to protect in life. Is your mother before you start meeting girlfriend, your wife, and even your daughter if you have a daughter. The first person you're gonna grow up and want to make sure that's protected is the mom.
Yeah.
So I don't blame Ricky even if you want his mom is having a scuffle. Also, if y'all have scuffles over and over again,
Yeah.
he might not jump in every time, but eventually he's gonna want to get involved.
Yeah, true.
He went out and then he came back in.
So you shot him, pow, 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 pow. Because you said you kept firing, and then he fell back, and then he can't. I don't see no little kid doing that. Not with no gunshots. Do you?
He said,
pow, pow. He said I kept shooting.
I thought he was saying that towards the. That's what he did to the mom. But it's just so hard to follow because I wish he would just talk. Just stop all this boohoo crying and talk. You want to do like I need for you to talk because I'm trying to understand you.
And he ran in and he jumped me
He went out and then he came back in. Was he hit the first time or did he?
I don't know. I just get.
Okay, I got you. Thank you.
Was he saying anything to you? What? What was he saying? You heard? You heard my mommy? Hold on, Tyrone. I'm just trying to understand you. Just calm down.
Yeah, because at this point it feels forceful and fake as hell. Because at some moments you're clear, and then some moments you like stop. Like
I'm like really trying to like
own
follow.
what you did. Because if you this damn remorseful, you're not gonna do the actions at all. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Did he say you hurt my mommy? Is that what he said? Yes?
Once again, Tyrone falls into unintelligible hysterics.
Tyrone, man, this is, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry.
After slightly composing himself, Tyrone tells the officers that he and Stephanie had been together for a year, and he'd recently moved back into the apartment after briefly moving out.
What made you move out in the first place?
I think we had argued.
You had argued?
A couple of weeks before the surgery.
Did you guys get into it a lot before? On arguments? I'm sorry. Yes?
Just...
You don't know? I know this is a lot right now, Tyrone. I do. I'm just trying to understand what happened to that, okay?
Without much prompting, Tyrone then makes a surprising confession, one which could help to decipher what actually happened. There was a witness to the entire incident.
I knew it.
Were you on the phone the entire time with your dad during this?
Yes.
When the shooting happened and everything?
I said, stop.
Given that trying to get a clear answer out of Tyrone so far has been like pulling teeth, the fact that they may be able to verify his version of events with his father, who heard the entire incident on the phone, must seem like a lucky strike.
I'm talking to the police, Dad.
He had called 911 using the phone in the apartment and used his cell phone to talk to his dad at the same time. As it will turn out, however, the evidence the investigators truly need to reveal the horrific truth is not going to come from Tyrone's father. They will soon uncover that it already awaits them at the scene of the crime. For now, they return to the details of what happened that night. The officer asked Tyrone to clarify where Ricky had been when Stephanie picked up the PlayStation.
You said earlier that ran out of the room and then came back in.
Came back in, sir, and I just kept firing.
When he came up to you, did he hurt you at all?
He just always heard I pushed him.
He was just on you, and you pointed to your left side.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And you just pushed him off him?
Yes,
How
sir.
big is
He's
Do you think he was just protecting his mama?
I
You think so?
but I wasn't. I only the only way the noise was like that because she could push me off. That's it.
You think he just maybe misunderstood the situation?
I think so, sir.
Hearing Tyrone and Stephanie arguing, Ricky had come running into the room and pushed Tyrone. After this, Tyrone picked up his firearm.
Do you remember what you were aiming at?
I just started firing, sir.
You just started firing?
Yes, sir.
What did she, when you started firing, what happened?
I remember she fell and then I rolled over and oh my God. Coming back and I just started firing.
It was coming back and you just started firing? Is that what you just said?
But I don't.
Soon after, Tyrone made his haunting 911 call. In order to gather more details, they changed topics, discussing the firearm.
Let me ask you this. How did it get to where it got to today? The gun.
Keep it
By the bed? Is it locked up?
No, sir, I just keep it.
You just keep it there?
All the time.
Okay. Do you keep a fully loaded magazine in it?
Yes, sir.
You do?
All the time.
Okay.
Tyrone clarifies that the firearm isn't just near the bed, but he actually keeps it on the floor near his hygiene bag. The firearm in question was recovered from the scene. Just as he claimed in his 911 call, it was found in front of the TV, along with an open folding knife. Tyrone had actually mentioned this knife in his 911 call.
I put my knife and everything on the floor.
You had a knife too?
No, ma'am, it was in my pocket. I just took it out. I'm unarmed. Hurry up.
And when you fell today, you fell near that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Did you say anything when you picked it up, or what happened?
I just didn't say anything.
When the detectives try to dive into Tyrone's background with Stephanie, he explains that they'd met initially in childhood in North Carolina. However, just as the detectives are making progress, this topic suddenly sends Tyrone back into hysterics.
Let's not look at our hands right now. Let's not look at our hands right now, Tyrone. Tyrone, listen to me. Look at me. Look at me. Don't look at your hands. Put your hands down. Put your hands down. Okay? All right, listen to me. Let's calm down. I know you didn't mean it, okay? I know. Tyrone, sometimes I get it. I know we snap, okay? I know.
Despite the detectives' efforts, Tyrone doesn't calm down.
What?
After more breathing exercises, the other detective takes a crack at Tyrone.
This is really tough for you right now, okay? I'm having a little bit of a difficulty understanding you. So I need you to take a couple big deep breaths because I want to be able to understand your answers to the questions I'm going to ask you, okay? I understand you're upset, right?
Once again, they try to clarify what happened with Ricky, as he will prove to be the key to understanding the bone-chilling events of the night. While previously claiming he didn't say anything to Stephanie or Ricky, Tyrone suddenly changes his tune.
So you're on the ground, and she's yelling at you, and what?
He's in there too, and I'm telling him I'm not doing anything to your mom.
Okay.
She pushed me off my road. I'm trying to leave, and he was on this shoulder, and I pushed him off.
When you say he's on that shoulder, what is he doing?
Like, what are you doing to my mom? And I told her, I'm not doing anything to your mom.
Is he hitting you?
No, sir, he was just on my shoulder asking me, what am I doing to his mom?
Okay, so he's just
Yes, sir.
up against you saying, what are you doing to my
And
mom?
I pushed him off of me,
And you
sir.
pushed him off of you.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So why would you push him off if he's not doing anything?
If he's not aggressive to you, why you been aggressive to a 10-year-old
Because it sounds
child?
like he's like, what are you doing to my mom? Or you just
yeah.
enough to want to shoot him? And that's not jumping on you.
This detail will be crucial later in the most heartbreaking way. Earlier, Tyrone had claimed that Ricky had run into the bedroom.
What was he saying? You heard? You heard my mommy?
While it's somewhat unclear the order that things occurred, it's possible that this was after Tyrone had started shooting and had injured Stephanie. Now that he's finally calmed down a bit, Tyrone adds new details to his story.
Well, I'm sitting here, the bed, the wall, my crutches, which I was trying to grab after I pushed off of me. Because I'm not doing anything, I'm trying to leave.
Okay.
And that's you standing there with the PlayStation.
Where's the door?
Behind.
Behind her?
Behind, yes.
Okay. So she's blocking your way to the door?
Yes.
And
I wouldn't say blocking, sir.
But she's in between you and the door?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And are you sitting on your butt on the floor?
Yes, sir.
All right. So now you push off of you, and you said she's standing there with what in her hands?
The PlayStation.
All right. Show me how she has this PlayStation.
She just has it up like she's about to throw it at me, sir.
Okay, show me where she has it at.
She has it up just like this.
Right here in front of her.
Yes, sir.
What did she say? What she's going to do with this thing?
She was getting ready to throw it at me, sir.
She's getting ready to throw it at you.
Yes, sir. I told her, give me my things.
Okay. What'd you do next?
I just picked my gun up and started firing, sir.
Okay. Did it hit her?
I think so.
Okay.
I don't know, sir.
Did she fall to the ground?
She fell.
Then he said earlier he was on the ground and she picked up the PlayStation and threw it at him.
Then he said that again just now. But when did the attack happen?
He said she had it up in his hand now. He said he just started firing at her. If she picked up the PlayStation and threw it at you and it hit the ground, it would have broke.
When did the attacking come in place?
No, they never attacked him.
I know, but I'm saying that was your story at first. Her son was attacking you and you da.
She probably
But
did say.
now the story is.
She probably did say what she said, and out of rage, you picked up that gun and shot. You knew you was gonna kill her. But like I said, there's been issues and conflicts in between y'all too. Mm-hmm. So. And 9 times out of 10, you weren't working, so you weren't helping out around the house. You just bumming it. You ain't had nowhere else to go because supposedly you just had surgery, but we don't even know how true that is.
True.
I just kept firing. Then I rolled up and that bus was coming back, and I just kept firing.
Okay. All right. Thank you for telling me that.
So you shot the mom first. Bow, bow, bow. She didn't hit the ground. Now the son's coming running, trying to see what the hell you did to his mama. You point the gun at him and start just shooting at him. The son was never a threat. The mom really ain't a threat. So you just shooting to kill.
That's what it sounded like.
When she was hit, she fell straight to the ground? Or did she leave?
I think she fell by my knee roller.
By your knee roller. Still in the bedroom.
Yes.
While Tyrone's story hasn't been particularly coherent so far, his answer to the detective's next question indicates that perhaps he's also not being honest.
Right.
Where's the PlayStation?
I don't know where it's at. This time I think it fell over.
It fell over? Did you move that PlayStation at all from the time you fired those rounds until the cops showed up?
What's the PlayStation at?
A PlayStation with a bullet hole.
You said what?
PlayStation on the bed. So if she was holding it in her hand the entire time, like you said she was, threatening to throw it at you, then it can't be true, right? If you didn't move it, it would have fell on the floor, not the bed, right?
And if she had threw it, it's still intact. Earlier, he said she picked it up and threw it when he was on the floor. She threw it at him. She never...
And then you said she threatened to throw it at you.
And is it your PlayStation or is it her son's PlayStation? You ain't got no job to buy a PlayStation unless you've been here to PlayStation. I don't know about all that. But
I'm just trying
maybe you was trying to take... Or did you buy the PlayStation for her son and now you're trying to take it back? Dudes will do that too. I'm just trying to understand the aggressive nature of the whole situation. An argument doesn't... There's no need for a gun.
No need for it. Yeah, true.
Her son, his action isn't a need for you to shoot him. Or even push him.
Or push him, period. To be aggressive, period.
No, he's not. He's like, what you do to my You hit my mom, and he ran away because you pushed him hard. Yeah. You probably did hurt him, and he decided to separate himself from the situation. Or my mind is this too: leave no witnesses.
Or is any of it even true? Did the son ever even come in there? Did he ever even say anything to you? We'll get those answers, but hopefully. I'm just wondering, like, or did you end up, hopefully, or did you end up just going in his room and, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. So, like, it's given. Yeah. It sounds like it's a leave no witness situation, and you had to kill the son because you like if I don't kill him, I can't uphold my story that I want to tell. Mm-hmm.
Those rounds until the cops showed up. Sir.
A PlayStation with a bullet hole was recovered from the main bedroom. Interestingly, the crime scene footage reveals that Tyrone is either confused about where the PlayStation fell, or he's lying, as it was found not next to Stephanie's body as he claimed, but on top of the bed near his crutches, along with a shell casing.
Did you shoot them when they were on the ground?
I don't know, sir. I just kept
You made a motion like this for like shooting down.
Yes, sir. When I looked and I was reaching for Stephanie.
Which is because also if you're shooting for self-defense, there's no point to keep shooting when the person is
already down. No threat. Don't sound like she was a threat anyway, but definitely there's no threat now. So why would you continue to just shoot? What you trying to, like, what you emptying your whole clip? What you doing?
Sir, when I looked and I was reaching for Stephanie,
Are you firing at Stephanie or are you firing?
I was just firing. And I remember because he fell and he was.
Tyrone has just slipped up. The detectives will confront him about this later, as soon as they have the evidence.
Oh, did he say he failed? And then
You can take it back, yeah.
And I remember because he fell and he was.
Tyrone has just slipped up. The detectives will confront him about this later, as soon as they have the evidence they need to confront him with the truth. For now, they let it pass, moving on to try and verify his claim that Stephanie was hitting him.
Can I look at the back of your head?
Sure, sir.
It's a little.
It's not. No.
Those ain't brown hairs.
We'll get a photograph.
No, your shirt's ripped back here in the back.
Yes, sir. It was tussling. She was tussling.
That marking ain't got nothing to do with this. It's an ingrown hair. That's just some black people. It happens.
Before she pushed me off my knee roller, sir.
Tyrone's knee roller can be seen in the crime scene footage, right next to the bed in the master bedroom.
Tyrone, what we're going to do is, we're going to have somebody come by here and photograph you. We're going to take your clothes, okay? And then we're just going to have you sit down for a little bit, and we'll be back with you, okay?
Yeah.
Do you have any questions? Is there anything you want to say? No?
I'm sorry.
Okay. Tyrone, I'm going to be with you every step of the way on this, okay? We got a lot of things to do.
It's over for me, sir.
It's not over for you, man, okay? I wouldn't say that, okay?
The officers get Tyrone's details for his phone so they can reach out to his parents to verify his story. They also get the details for Stephanie's phone so that they can contact her family to notify them that she and Ricky have been killed. As one officer leaves to fetch more water, Tyrone once again spirals into an unintelligible meltdown.
Can you stop showing this fake ass shit?
How did her blood get on your hands?
I was trying to.
I know. When did you do that? No.
When I remember the PlayStation fell and she fell and I was trying to say.
And that was came back over.
And I said it kept firing. He fell and I kept firing.
Okay.
While this hard-to-follow answer doesn't add too much, what Tyrone says next is very telling.
When she said, I see what you said.
Right.
I said, this is over.
I know.
Then I called my dad.
Did your dad hear that?
I called him right after. as she said, my son is the.
While Tyrone previously claimed that his dad heard the entire incident during a video call, this adjustment in his story dashes the detective's hopes of corroborating if Stephanie ever made this statement. They did speak with his father, and he said that during their video call he saw what he thought to be a hand swatting at the back of Tyrone's neck, and later heard 2 gunshots. However, he didn't hear the beginning or the rest of the altercation. The officer leaves again, this time to get the crime scene crew to collect Tyrone's clothing, abandoning the other officer to listen to Tyrone's hysterical crying alone. Finally, the crime scene crew is ready, and so the detective explains to Tyrone that they need him to take off his clothes, put them in separate bags, and that they will supply him with new clothing. Tyrone's response is one of panic.
Do you understand? Okay. Sir. All right. You're good right now. Get your arms out. Relax. Relax. I know this is difficult, but... What? I don't know how this happened, man.
As his clothes are being processed into evidence, Tyrone becomes deeply emotional.
I'm sorry, son.
Tyrone, I just got a question for you. When he came back into the room, were you scared of him?
No, sir.
Despite this claim now, during 911 call, Tyrone has said that both Stephanie and Ricky had attacked him.
And he started hitting me, so I shot.
Where did his body fall?
Right beside his mom, and I just kept firing.
Okay.
There's a very good reason they are once again inquiring about where Ricky fell after being shot. There are quite a few things about Tyrone's story that just aren't adding up. And
ain't this what you was saying too? Where
did y'all find it, baby? Where was he at?
And where's the body?
How was the body? How was I need
how were they laying? Were they laying in a natural state of somebody falling?
Did somebody move them? Did you put it so that you can orchestrate this story? I need to know.
This is one of them. For now, they leave him in the interrogation room. Despite being alone, he isn't quiet, and after a few minutes, he can be heard talking to himself.
I'm so sorry, son.
For much of the time he's alone, Tyrone simply stares down at his hands before he once again begins to cry.
See how he looked at the camera?
Put on the whole show.
Throughout the interview so far, it's been clear that Tyrone's injured foot and subsequent limited mobility are central to the events of the night, though perhaps not exactly in the way investigators may currently believe. Tyrone's previous employer supplied some interesting background about his injury.
When he first started here, did he have any injuries or anything that you're aware of?
If I was aware of an injury, and I don't remember because it was over a year ago that I did the interview, he had no... Physically, visually, I did not notice any injury. He was not walking with a cane. He was not limping. He was not complaining, and he did not mention any sort of pain.
Yet, as investigators will soon learn by the end of his employment, things had dramatically changed for Tyrone.
When he left here in September, I'm telling you, there was a clear deterioration in his health, be it physical and mental. I don't know a diagnosis, I'm not saying that, but he was distracted, he was more irritable, he became openly frustrated. So in the 6...
Is this around the same time possibly that his son did go through?
Because let me see, she said that was what, she had an interview over a year ago. He was only there 6 months. His son passed 10 months prior to this situation, this incident. Yeah.
So I can't.
I don't know the dates and to calculate the no.
If it did happen while he was working there, it would make sense of why he would go down a depression spiral. But also, how close were you with your? Because that's another thing that I don't know. It could his son could have, or ain't no telling.
6-month time period, you saw him go from someone who would sit here like you and I are sitting here to I gave him the opportunity to resign because he could not do the work here. He was not reliable, he was not dependable, and his disposition had changed.
She also mentioned that Tyrone was using a cane the last time she saw him.
As a result, I had contacted my HR director. I was really worried. I mean, I was worried, and I even said this to them, like, I'm really scared he's in a hotel room somewhere or somewhere dead.
It seems that Tyrone had started on a downward spiral a year ago, but no one could have imagined just how far he would fall, or the fact that he would take 2 lives with him. When the detectives return to the interrogation room, they have the evidence they need to confront Tyrone about the undeniable discrepancies in his story.
I just talked to one of my partners over at the scene over there. I gotta clarify something, man. Okay? Why is there blood in this room?
Oh, sir.
The detectives have just asked a crucial question. They found blood in Ricky's bedroom, but so far, Tyrone has been adamant that the entire incident took place in the master bedroom.
He did.
No, he went in there and killed the boy.
He went in there and killed that baby. That's what he did.
And I wonder, did he kill him first before killing the mom? Or did he, altercation happen between him and the mom? They got to arguing back and forth. He kills her.
Ricky probably did run in there at one point to see what was going on. He probably went back to his room, started recording. Or he had already started recording when y'all started arguing, because it's something that happens often. Because you already said that y'all do argue. So, yeah.
Even during the 911 call, he made a similar statement.
Sir, where are they in the house?
Laying on the floor, ma'am, hurry up.
What room are they in?
In the master bedroom, ma'am. I'm standing right here.
Footage from the crime scene reveals that this, at least, is true. Both bodies were found lying directly next to each other near the door of the master bedroom.
The other side of this is Tyrone's a cold-blooded murderer who killed.
You said what?
What?
What you say? I told you.
No. I said he moved them.
Yeah.
Or
no, I'm saying what you had just said.
I said that's what I said.
Oh,
I said he moved.
Yeah, you said you called it from the earlier.
I don't know. But for blood to be in there, that's what it sounds like. Yeah. I'm confused.
To make this whole scene sound like y'all was arguing, he came barging in there.
And how much? Well, you said you was on the phone with your dad, but still, I don't know.
You could have been talking to your dad.
I'm trying to think. Like, how long did it take for you to call? Like the 911, but I don't know.
Because also this should sound like possible premeditated too.
The other side of this is Tyrone's a cold-blooded murderer who killed a child tonight.
No, sir.
Okay. Then why is there blood and shell casings in his room?
I don't know, sir. I didn't mean to kill. No.
Okay.
Despite Tyrone's adamance, the crime scene paints a very different and horrifying picture. Droplets of blood can be seen on the carpet leading into Ricky's room. As well, a shell casing is found lying next to one of Ricky's toy action figures, along with spots of blood and bullet holes on the wall over his bed. Back in the interrogation, they hit Tyrone with the...
Over the bed? So don't tell me the boy was in a bed. Nah.
And bullet holes on the wall over his bed. Back in the interrogation, they hit Tyrone with the truth of what the crime scene suggests.
But understand, there's also evidence to show that the young man was more than likely trying to get away from you. There's blood on the bottom of his socks.
No.
Okay? There's blood in his bedroom.
Not only was blood found in Ricky's room, but a projectile actually passed through his wall and entered the neighboring apartment. Police located a hole in the wall behind the neighbor's bed, and one of the residents remembered picking up something off of the floor. Not realizing that it was a spent projectile, they tossed it into the trash where it was later retrieved from.
What it appears is the body was moved.
Mm-hmm.
Did you move that body?
Yes, he did.
Tyrone, remember.
Yes, sir.
Tragic mistake. Cold-blooded murderer.
I'm not a murderer, sir.
You are.
Okay. Did you move that body?
No, sir.
Did you move anybody?
No, sir. I didn't mean to kill no one, sir.
Then why is there blood in his room? Explain that to me.
No, sir. I didn't move anyone, sir.
What?
When I looked up and right standing there again,
Where was he standing? Where was he standing?
When I looked up, he was standing there.
How far away were you was she?
Maybe he was, and I just picked up the gun and kept firing.
Huh?
His hand indication keeps going downward.
Yes.
He won't say I kept firing like this, like aiming like directly at him. That little boy was running away from you. You probably did hit him. He run into his bedroom. You bombard in there and aiming down at him because his bed is already gonna sit low. So you already
you standing up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like, let's
that's
be real,
cold-blooded, bro.
Now that's cold. Regardless, the whole situation.
And you had to kill him because he would have been a witness to what you did to his mom.
And you fired at him while he was on the ground?
I just kept firing, sir.
Did you fire at him while he was on the ground?
I just kept firing, sir.
Answer the question.
You answer without answering.
Just keep firing.
Despite all the evidence, Tyrone maintains he wasn't in Ricky's room. Yet the blood spatter in Ricky's room leads to scattered pools of red in front of his bed, as well as bloody vomit.
You can't explain though how there's blood in his bedroom?
I didn't kill no one in his bedroom, sir. I didn't move his body, sir.
How did his body get there, man?
And he looked up and he was there and I kept firing, sir.
Still attempting to get something out of Tyrone that can explain the evidence, the detective poses a different version of events.
Or do you want Tyrone is manipulating everything, and he murdered his girlfriend, and then he chased her 10-year-old son throughout the house, killed him, and then dumped his body next to the mother?
I can't chase anyone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you can.
Despite this claim in a video taken on October 19th, only 2 days before the shooting, Tyrone can be seen in the background of a clip Ricky filmed, standing just behind his shoulder. Tyrone is wearing the same green shirt from earlier in his interrogation, and
because he a broke bum, he can't afford no clothes. Broke bitch. I'm far enough if I can use words. Because there's a bitch-ass motherfucker right here.
Tyrone is wearing the same green shirt from earlier in his interrogation, and significantly, he can be seen standing and walking without any issue at all. Most heartbreaking of all.
Thank you. He took that knife and slit his foot.
Ain't that crazy?
The evidence in Ricky's room suggests that the detective is correct. Not only does it appear that Ricky ran into this room to try and escape from Tyrone, but blood was found under his bed as he attempted to hide from him.
Oh my fucking God. That's the reason why he was aiming at the floor.
That baby was scared. Running from you. Trying to cover. Man.
That's the reason why he keeps aiming down. Because subconsciously, he's reenacting the actions he did to him. Man, he got all the toys like I had when I was a kid, bro. He got the wrestling ring,
action figures.
Yeah, bro. Because, every time we come around, everybody want to bring up, he used to carry around all his little action figures, his little wrestling.
But this is cold. This is...
Yeah. No, I'm just connecting to him because I'm like...
Yeah, I know.
That's how my room was, a bunch of wrestling toys all over the place. And
but even how he killed his mom.
We ain't even got to that.
We haven't even gotten to that. The fact that he was trying to hide from you.
And also, peep this, right?
My gosh.
Peep this. He killed them before he even called his dad.
Yeah.
And he staged the whole phone call with his dad.
That's what he did, yeah. That's why I said, how long did it take you to even call 911? Because you didn't do that soon after it happened. You called your daddy. Well,
also,
no, you said that
did you hear
called
Stephanie's voice?
At any point.
Just because you can hear some slapping and all that, did you hear her voice?
You don't know what was happening.
If you didn't hear her voice, she wasn't alive. He staged the whole altercation, even with his dad, so his dad could be a witness and say, "Yeah, I heard some scuffling going on the phone." But and that's the reason why he also called you messenger. Man, come on, bro.
His toys in the process. This revelation also indicates that Tyrone's earlier slip-up hinted at the chilling truth.
Did you shoot them when they were on the ground?
I don't know, sir. I just kept firing. I just kept firing.
You made a motion like this for, like, shooting down.
Yes, sir.
It appears that Tyrone may have accidentally revealed that he shot at Ricky while he was on the ground in his bedroom, potentially while he was attempting to hide under his bed. In a heartbreaking clip from one of Ricky's YouTube videos, he can be seen hiding under his bed because of a thunderstorm.
Thunder in Florida. Lightning. Oh, snap!
That's what he considered his safe space.
Yeah.
Well, there are 2 people dead tonight. Okay? I want to show you a picture. Who's that? Spell her son's name for me.
I swear to God. Always.
Is it?
I always call.
You always call her. You don't know her kid's name?
Or Hero.
Or Hero? That was his nickname was Hero? Sounds like I was trying to protect his mama tonight. That's what I think.
And I wasn't doing anything, sir. The only noise that he heard was me coming off of my knee.
Okay.
While Tyrone has been unwavering in his conviction that everything took place in the master bedroom, blood was also found in the attached bathroom, including on the outside of the bathtub, the walls, and the toilet. As well, bullet fragments were found.
There was no argument.
Oh my gosh.
There was no argument, bro. He went in there and cold-blooded killed her. Cold-blooded killed her. There was no argument in the fucking first place. She was in the bathroom. Seems like she getting...
You staged this entire scene.
And then had the nerve to call and say I called my dad because they were jumping on me and I was trying to leave. No, you was calling your dad probably trying to flee the scene. But you couldn't.
Took place in the master bedroom. Blood was also found in the attached bathroom, including on the outside of the bathtub, the walls, and the toilet. As well, bullet fragments were found on the floor near the bathtub and toilet, indicating even more clearly that Tyrone isn't even remotely telling the truth.
Not at all.
Nobody's sitting here saying that you're lying to us. But one thing that we do know is that we have our squad mates at that apartment, and they're telling us something different than what you're telling us. Hold on, just hear me out, okay? Your girlfriend tonight questioned your manhood, and that pissed you off. And then she did the unthinkable. She insulted you by calling you and she had the audacity to compare that to what your son did. And that pissed you off, and that made you...
And is that even the truth?
And true. Don't even know if that's the truth.
You snap. Okay? I don't know if you don't understand what we're telling you. But something else happened in this room. Something happened in the room.
The detective noted in the police report that in contrast to his actions, he couldn't see any tears coming from Tyrone's eyes during this confrontation, despite his attempts to appear like he was crying. He also added that Tyrone was sweating profusely. This development throws all of his earlier panic and hyperventilating into question.
I'm going to tell you why I'm going to disagree with you. Because I know that you can't move great, but I know you can move around because you told me you moved from the bedroom to the outside before the cops came. So I know you can move around.
Yes, sir.
Okay? So it's very possible that you could have moved from the master bedroom to... because he was scared and he was trying to get away from you.
I wouldn't murder no kids, sir.
I didn't say you murdered anybody. It's an accident. Could have been an accident.
I just wouldn't.
Right.
Well, you're the only one with a gun, right?
Fact.
Yes, sir.
So there's only one explanation for the shell casings and bullet holes in his room.
I'm not running from it, sir. My life is over.
Why is your life over?
You're not running for it. I'm not running from my life is... Yeah, you know your life is over. Like, there's no... Because there was no way you could be like, damn, how can I cover up the scene to make it seem like I wasn't the one who killed? Damn, there's no way, but I need to make it look as though it
I was acting in
self-defense.
self-defense.
And I was using the stand... Because they're in Florida, stand your ground law, right? So I need to make it seem like I was being attacked. So I had to manipulate. But you didn't know if the neighbors were going to heard anything. So you had to call the police. It's a whole shell casing in their room.
From his room.
From his bedroom into their bedroom which could also have killed them. I've been in I ain't gonna go. But you had no time to clean up. Because if you had time to clean up, it would have took too long to clean up the scene. Too long. So I have no time to clean up the scene of the crime because he even got vomit. That means he died in his bedroom.
Yeah.
Then after he was deceased, you moved
his body.
That's the reason why it's only blood droplets and not a lot of blood because he was still alive. I mean, he was dead. Sad. He had deceased already. Come on, bro. And he probably did that hours before. So were the bodies warm or were they cold? Because if they were cold, yeah, he had been did that.
Tell me why.
I was just trying to leave.
No, you won't.
Why is your life over?
Because if you 100% was trying to leave from what it seems like, you had a way to leave. She was in the bathroom.
Right, but
he was in his bedroom.
Yeah, but he don't know that they know that, so he's going to stick to his story. So you saying, well, we know because he think they don't know. Yeah, it's not, And also, you said that you called your dad and told him to come get you in the morning the next day.
And
like, where you going?
Exactly. And 2, what you packing up? You ain't got that much. You already said your stuff
was in a duffel bag on the side of the bed. What is there to? Get your little bag and get your little...
Want me to tell you how another way we know he ain't had nothing? He had the same clothing on 2 days prior. You keep wearing the same fit. You have no clothes to put on.
No, I'm not thinking about all that.
No, I'm saying but you had no excuse to still be there. If she's in the bathroom, her son's in his bedroom,
your stuff
and
already
you really
packed
want
in your bag. Just go. Take your rolling scooter, your crutch, whatever you got to do. Which you didn't need, obviously, because you wasn't on them 2 days prior. So, I don't know what all that's about.
You know what you said? This bitch got me fucked up. She ain't gonna talk to me because we don't even know if that happened. We don't even know. And that's the thing. And you said, I got something for her and her goddamn son. And you took her out, and then right behind, you took her son out because you couldn't have a witness to the crime.
You made a terrible, terrible mistake. And what was that mistake?
You said they died. Then I tried to call for
This slight admission leads detectives to press Tyrone on why he may have been emphasizing his injured foot.
Tyrone, how much time passed from the time that you went outside and called for help?
Come on.
Not even a minute.
Oh.
A minute?
No, sir.
Come on, bro.
That's pretty fast.
While Tyrone doesn't offer an explanation, investigators found a spent shell casing on the porch where he had waited for the police to arrive.
I was just outside the doorway, just to the gate.
When you went out to the doorway, to the gate?
To the gate right there at the tree, and then I hopped back in because I couldn't see anyone.
How did you do that with that injury?
On this bench, sir.
You hopped?
Yes.
You did that all in 1 minute?
In 1 minute?
Yes,
nope.
Come on,
with
bro.
this statement from Tyrone,
I done moved with 1 foot before, and that was a kid. Athletic and all. I was not this size. Way slimmer than him. Moving around, I was a teenager, I'll say that. Moving around on 1 foot was a problem for me. I used to have to hold my leg up and move around on 1 foot because I had ripped my heel off. Like the whole, everything gone. So I couldn't put no weight on it. So I'm moving around and I'm like, damn, bro, you get tired because you putting all your weight on one leg. You're like, damn, all right, hold on. You got to go back at it. A minute, that much moving in a minute? Ain't no way, see. Ain't no way.
Tyrone, it becomes clear that he has been highlighting the issues with his mobility for a very specific reason. He simply couldn't have chased 10-year-old Ricky through the apartment and shot him, never mind later moving his body into the master bedroom next to Stephanie if he could barely walk. The question remains, though, is this injury actually so bad that it would prevent Tyrone from committing the crime he's accused of? Or does he just want the investigators to think it is? While he may have been wounded and had surgery 3 weeks earlier, it also seems possible that he may be exaggerating the extent of his injury.
But your story is everything happened in the master bedroom. I'm asking you. Did everything happen in the master bedroom? Is that what you're sticking to?
Sir.
Sorry?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Cause what would his bedroom be? This is living room. Over here?
I'm thinking so because that I don't know.
That's a master bedroom.
Master bedroom, closet, bath, kitchen.
He kills her in her
laundry,
bathroom.
porch. Yeah, so his room over here, living room. So his room on the other side. Yeah.
Yeah, all the way on the other side of it.
Mm-hmm.
That ain't nothing to bring him all the way over here. As far as the layout. Yeah.
I don't remember.
Tyrone, if I can show otherwise, what do you think should happen?
Yeah.
My life is over, sir.
What do you think should happen?
I don't know what you mean, sir.
If I can
You
show...
know what he mean.
If I can show if it happened, the death penalty.
You know exactly what
That's
he
a
mean.
cold-blooded murder. I previously have stated I'm not 100% against for the death penalty, but I'm not 100% against it. I don't even know 100% where I stand with the death penalty, but hey, the option in Florida, there is the option. You know, I don't know how Florida go about, but in a brutal murder like this, a lot of family members will want it. Because for one, a 10-year-old, an innocent 10-year-old, is literally hiding under the bed trying to escape the situation. His mama already gone. You being a coward, the least you could have did was just kill her and left.
No, the least. Okay, you said that's the least. But what you should have did was
you just
left.
left your own
You
damn
should have just
self.
left. You didn't have to take nobody's life.
You didn't
Just
have to
left.
take nobody's life, but you didn't have to.
Get your shit together.
But
and I'm not talking about your stuff you got there. I'm talking about your life. You ain't got no job. You freeloading off of people. You got things going on. You got a pretty good, decent relationship with your father. You need to be going somewhere like, I need help. I done lost my way.
But also, father ain't finna let him come freeload off his ass.
No, I'm not saying go and freeload.
Father already know what it is too.
Yeah, I'm not saying go freeload off of nobody. I'm saying go get yourself some type of help.
Also,
go do something.
Is you not wanting to work? Is that just an excuse because you just lazy? Even though you was in the military, doesn't make one not be lazy.
Yeah,
some people go to the military.
Who said that's the case? Yeah, but yeah.
That what you're telling me doesn't make sense?
Yes, sir.
What do you think should happen?
I'm going to prison, sir, anyway.
Okay.
But I didn't murder them on purpose. I didn't kill them. I was trying to leave, sir.
I get that. I get that, Tyrone. I do.
Despite the detective's questions, Tyrone doesn't change his story, and the interrogation ends. Investigators at the scene noted that Stephanie appeared to have a contusion to her right eye, and it was...
Yeah. Because nothing that he said
he beat her,
happened.
Killed her.
Nothing, the way he said it did not happen. It didn't make sense to me. It just didn't.
He beat her in her. Woman tell you what probably happened. They probably did get to arguing first in the kitchen. Ricky went to his bedroom, which typically kids do when parents or something get to arguing. They like to close themselves, especially when it goes on all the time. Y'all went to the bedroom. Y'all got the fighting in there. You probably beat her so bad where she went to the bathroom to escape from you. You then, because you a bitch, picked up your gun, chased her in the bathroom, killed her down in the bathroom, drug her back out. And her son probably came out his room to see because he heard the loud shots.
Mm-hmm.
He then came in and saw that and ran back trying to go up under his bed. You hunted him down, shot him while he was retreating from you, afraid and in fear of his life. So not only did he witness his mom murdered, he in return also was murdered. Yeah, you deserve whatever, bro. I hope they over here having fun with your ass, bro. I really do. I hope they beat your ass. I hope they have fun with your ass. I hope prison is a nightmare for you. Every second, every day, every minute, you deserve it, bro. Deserve it.
Swollen closed. As well, she appeared to have an entrance wound to her forehead and chest, as well as wounds to her arms and neck. There was another gunshot.
Gosh, to her forehead. Her left breast inside.
She was trying to.
Her triceps.
Cause she defended. She literally got while he's shooting.
A fragment on the right side of her neck. Yeah. Well, this is my right. The right side of her neck.
She was retreating when he shot her. She was running. He had already beat her.
Wound inside her mouth, which broke her jaw. This bullet had been fired at a downward angle and struck her aorta and lung. An autopsy revealed that Ricky had multiple gunshot wounds throughout his body, including his arm, skull, jaw, and neck, multiple wounds on his shoulders and his wrist. His right lung had a contusion, and a projectile was embedded in his right femur. There's evidence that some of the wounds were close range, and horrifically, none of the injuries were inflicted post-mortem.
Yeah, step up for me.
Jesus.
All right.
Stop hopping, bitch. Stop.
So, I'm wondering.
His was close range.
Because they did say it was some droplets like on his rug, right? Mm-hmm. Was he in there at one point and you did shoot at him as he was in there standing? Mm-hmm. That's when you probably shot him in his femur, his leg. And he probably hopped back to his room. I don't know. I'm just trying to think of like the blood trail that they said that the little droplets of blood like was leaked. Like I'm just trying to think. And then he probably ran to his room, ran under the bed, and then you came in there and still shooting and yeah. I don't know. I'm just either way it goes. It's just the awful situation.
I don't want you to fall.
Tyrone Johnson was found guilty of murder in the first degree, murder in the second degree, and aggravated child abuse.
Yeah.
I know it's double murder in the first degree. Well, I guess you can't give the boy the second degree.
Yeah, it'll be first, second, and aggravated child. Yeah. I'm thinking because I'm pretty sure this one right here, that was definitely you know with the mom. Then the second one was, like you said, leave no witnesses. Now I got to take him. It could have been first with everything. It honestly could.
First degree is easy to prove, right? The fact that... Did you have any notion to think before shooting? Second degree is literally... Like, you had a slight chance to think about what you're doing before doing it.
Both of them could have been. Both of them could have been. You could have planned the whole thing. You moved the body. You got this whole story. I did this all within a minute. I called all within a minute. I called my daddy. My daddy on the phone. I want to make sure he on the phone and he hear. What did your daddy hear? At what point did you call him?
The dad only heard a face scuffle from him. He had to make the story up.
That's crazy.
Dad said only thing he heard was
loony.
It sounded like a slap on the neck. The embracing they talking about on the back of the neck. It's an ingrown hair. It was an ingrown hair.
I ain't talking about the ingrown. I'm talking about he said he heard a sound. You heard him probably hitting himself.
Say stop.
He doing all this stuff. Did you ever, like you said, hear anyone else?
If you never heard Stephanie, she was never alive.
You are you cold. That was cold-blooded, baby.
100%.
He was sentenced to death for the murders of Stephanie and Ricky Willis. It still remains unclear why Tyrone killed Stephanie and Ricky, and if changing the TV and Stephanie's alleged comments were all just another part of his elaborate lies.
Facts.
I called it.
Facts.
I called it.
What part?
Death penalty.
Oh.
He got death. I called it. And I'm going to tell you 100% the real reason.
Rest in peace to both of them, because that's...
Yeah. But the real reason why he got the death penalty is because you killed a child. By you doing that, you got the death penalty. And in the manner that you did.
It was the whole manner of the entire...
But I'm just paying attention to how Florida works.
Yeah,
Florida would have just gave him life if he had just took out the mom.
But the way you... Oh, my gosh. And the fact you in there, you done wrapped your little foot up. You in here hopping. You in here acting like talking about they attack. What?
You said I could like
What?
if you're not moving that fast. You're not even moving that fast in there with assistance, but you telling us you hopped and did all that
and
in
did
1
all of
minute.
that. Come on now.
You should have said it took. You should have said it took me a minute. That would have been made like more. Like took me a minute. It's not necessarily a certain time. They say it took me a minute to get there.
Nothing made sense. Yeah. Nothing made sense.
I already knew what he was on. She used that you know what? She used the PlayStation as defense because she held the PlayStation up. She never hit you with the PlayStation. The PlayStation was never a threat towards you. You was trying to shoot at her. She held her PlayStation up, thinking it was going to defend the bullet.
But even with that though, the PlayStation was on the bed when at the crime scene. How did the PlayStation get on the bed? Did you pick the PlayStation up and toss it on the bed at some point, or did you just shoot at the PlayStation 2 just to make it seem?
It was a shell case on the bed.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Did you just shoot down at the like?
So now my theory of her fleeing to the bathroom, because there's blood, there's shit. Maybe you first shot at her because he had beat her up in the bedroom, right? She now got the PlayStation. You got the gun. You shot at her, and then she got up and fled. She already hit, but you killed her off in the bathroom, and then drug her body out. Hey man, y'all spam us up in the comments, man. Y'all let us know y'all thoughts and opinions about it for us in the comment section down below. But until next time, y'all know how it go, man. I do go by the name DJ New Kid. This is
Sierra Nicole.
We are
Kid and C.
We are.
Peace.
Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar, 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 dollar.